If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 8% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay, guys, we just finished the reviews, so we're gonna go ahead and check out the new evolution choices today. Gotta get some water. Good to hydrate. This evolution looks pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, it looks really good. Pretty much any meta playstyle role that you can think of is added to this evolution as a free one. So if this has, a dislike ratio that's higher than that, you're crazy, okay? Because this is a really, really big improvement for some of these cards. So you get aerial, anticipate, long ball pass. Like, those are all very meta. Jockey, intercept plus, relentless, defender plus, and then +2 on the weak foot. It's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. That's actually a really, really big improvement. So the biggest improvement here is the Virgil van Dijk card, right? So people wanted the opinion the most on this card, right? Guys, you guys know how Van Dijk generally is in this game, right? So he is probably, he could be the only, right, card that has a pace splits like that, but he's still a beast, right? I think with this card, a really huge thing to mention is also the 5-star weak foot that's added to him, right? So not only do you have good base mechanic stuff on the card initially, but now you transfer it over with all these playstyles added, right? So now you got all of these, like long ball, jockey, block, anticipate, bruiser, power header. Intercept is so, like, dude, I love using cards that have intercept plus because people love to do the cutback. They love it. When you have intercept plus, it's huge to work with, right, for those cutbacks. And in his case, he still has the bruiser to work with the body type. He still has the anticipate to do defensive animations. He still has a jockey to actually be able to transition. So listen, if you were to go down this route, wouldn't be a bad route, to be honest, because like I said, he is one of the few cards where acceleration's at 80, 99 for sprint speed, but still performs like a monster in game because it's Van Dijk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, it's a very good improvement on him. I could see why he's trending. Probably extinct. Oh no, he's extinct on PC. Maybe this is on console too. I don't know how it is on console, but PC's apparently extinct. Yeah, I mean, it's Van Dijk, right? Van Dijk usually performs really well, so that's a really good improvement for him, to be fair. Vidic, ooh. Dang, Vidic looks really good, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's a massive improvement for Vidic. Massive, massive improvement. All very relevant playstyles on the card, too. Long ball, jockey, power header, anticipate, slide tackle, bruiser, intercept, and block. So you can work with the bruiser on the dude, everything's bouncing off of this card, bro. Yeah, everything's bouncing off of this card. Very solid, man. He's gone up in price for sure. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Evolutions are so much better than SPCs nowadays. It's actually disgusting. It's disgusting. Brother, if this was like bro, if you got Vidic for 200k, let's just say as an example, and then the SPC was 200k, and then they gave you this. This is crazy. This is a lot of improvements, bro. With a 5-star weak foot, and it's Vidic. Like, Vidic usually has like good base mechanic stuff. Yeah, he's really well formatted, to be honest. Fantastic card. I like that one. That's a really nice one. Oh goodness, you could do it to Stam too. Oh yeah, this is a big one too, guys. Stam, listen, bro. Beginning of the year, I'm like, base mechanic card. I swear, dude. I'm not joking. When I try out this card at the beginning of the year, I'm like, base mechanic. You could just feel it right away with this guy, bro. I've used some people's accounts that have like the crazy evolutions on him, bro. He's so good. This is gonna be even better. Like, this is a crazy card too. So you get 5-star weak foot. He's a mostly lengthy bruiser with intercept, anticipate, Jockey, block, 5-star weak foot. Yeah. Yeah, he's still amazing, guys. Stam is one of those like basement kind of cards that like transfer over. You know what I'm saying? Like some cards, you kind of take a little bit of a risk when you give them the improvements, but not this guy, bro. This guy's a beast. Yeah, long ball being added to is definitely really nice. And then the dribbling improvement is, I mean, that's a huge improvement. Perfect defense, and then his physical is really good too. Jumping is not super high, but honestly, like crossing is not like super crazy to do all the time, you know? And the thing is too, is that with him, like you're getting compensated because they give him an aerial. You know what I mean? Pretty good. Pretty good. I like that card. Ferdinand. Ooh, I wonder if this card would be good. I wonder. I do wonder. He's an interesting one, actually. He could turn into a monster now, maybe. The thing is, though, is that like because of the meta choices that you have, because there's such a risk factor involved, it makes you want to choose the other ones. You know, like risk factor wise, because you gotta try them out in game, right? But risk factor wise, I definitely wouldn't choose him over Vidic, because like just in the past, knowing what Vidic does in game with his body type and stuff, like everything just bounces off. You know, the play styles are all there. You already know Vidic from the past. They just, you know, certain things. So with Ferdinand, a little bit weirder, I think. A little bit weirder. But, like, even still, he looks great. All these center backs, bro, there's going to be so many center backs to choose from, guys. Like, there's no clear and obvious choice, I don't think. I do like that Stam, though. That Stam is looking like he cooks in-game. And Vidic, too, bro. Vidic, base mechanic-wise, and then Van Dijk. Literally, his acceleration, sprint speed is like, because dude, look, you see what I'm saying? Like, look, brother, look, and then like it's 83, 80, 91, and then it's just like, don't get me wrong, this is crazy because like you give a shadow 91, 99, you know what I'm saying? But still pretty nice. But yeah, for me, I like these ones that are trending. Vidic is really good. Stam is really good. Ferdinand, I could see being very solid too. Power header, jockey, slide tackle, bruiser, acrobatic area, long ball, relentless. Yeah, it's so many playstyles added to just make them way better, guys. See, and this is why we didn't do the review for these cards. I literally completed the cards, and I'm like, what a waste of coins, because they need to be upgraded. I was using them in game, guys. I'm like, this is outdated. And then like, boom, there you go. This is how you make them dated, right? Defender plus, what, dude, certain things like Defender plus, right? Like, look at the difference, bro. It's not like huge, but like, brother, like, imagine you putting an evolution into Joe Gomez just to give him Defender plus plus, which is so big to work with nowadays. I'm not really crazy about the way that Joe Gomez generally feels, but at the same time, he didn't have Defender plus plus. So, because he had Defender plus, and I was like, nah. Nowadays, you need to have it way higher, for sure. I mean, he still looks great. I'm not gonna say he doesn't. I think with the improvements, he could be even better. Because honestly, the stat improvement's definitely really nice. I don't know if I would risk it on him, to be honest. Compare it to some of the options that you have here. There's some crazy ones. Oh, here we go. Here we go, boys, with stones. Here we go. No, there was an evolution. I don't remember which one it was. Someone told me. Is it the bruiser that you could do it on now? Watch. Oh, wow, they changed him from a lengthy too. See, that you gotta be careful with stones. You're not gonna want to care about... actually... 96, 97 is pretty good. Pretty good pace improvement, to be fair. Well, compared to... Thing is, though, guys, I'm telling you, man, lengthy on center backs is just... It's so good to have, man. I think there's an evolution line of stones, but people were telling me that if you did one, where I think it was like a fantasy cup, where if you put that stones, like the one that we did the review for, into that, and then you put the upgrade, he would still be on a lengthy. Because like I'm looking at this card, and honestly, I don't want to work with control down 94, 95 at this point in the game. Like, guys, you need such meta players nowadays. You really do. For me, this would annoy me without lengthy. It really would. For me personally, at this point, 100%. You would still have good defensive animations, but if you have a chain evo that can give him that stuff, like I think that would be preferable for sure. Can I just tell you guys something? This guy's amazing. Whatever evolution you choose to do, absolute monster card. This guy, oh, so good. Literally so good. But why? Let's point out the obvious, shall we? If I get... Oh, never mind. I take it back. He's not lengthy anymore. Lengthy's a big part of his card, bro. I was just doing a review on somebody's account, and Thuram was cooking. Hey, you're going to have to check his account. You know what? Let's just check right now. Because I'll tell you this right now, that Thuram was cooking for me. Dembele review. I think I showed this team on the screen. Right? Pretty sure I did. Yeah. Put it right about here. See, he doesn't even have a thing on him. Look. Right? So that one is that one. Bro. You know what I'm saying, dude? He doesn't even have like the evolution version of him, bro. He had that version of him. Because I don't even remember the team. Because like some people might have evolutions and stuff, but like you guys, you just feel it in the game. That stuff you gotta be careful with, okay? Because with Thuram, I'm telling you, you nerf it's guys, it's like Theo Hernandez, right? Theo Hernandez, why does Theo Hernandez to this day cook? Because you give that guy an anchor and he's still amazing, even if you don't give him evos. I would never use that Mendy like I only use the Mendy SBC because of the SBC accounts, but I would never use him over Theo Hernandez. No chance. No chance. Right? And it's because he's a lengthy, right? I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Taking that out, I would not do it. I wouldn't even risk it, bro. What do you get with an anchor? No. No chance. No chance. If you guys have evos on Thuram, but you keep the lengthy on him, and then you give those playstyles, ooh, buddy, you have a card that will cook in game, my boy. Let me tell you. Ooh, Kounde could be nice. Kounde is one of those guys where he's not a lengthy, but I like him as a. I like him. You know what it is with this card. I like him as a right back on that fullback. Plus. That's always the thing that I always tell people, right? I don't care too much about the center back area, although it looks pretty good for it, right? Because I would prefer more of a physical presence, again, with a lengthy and stuff on the physical. But like, for a strong defensive presence in that area, he wouldn't be a bad choice. He wouldn't be a bad choice. But I'm not using him over Thuram. Thuram, bro, the pace, the extra pace, the aggressiveness, like, it's too good. Too good, bro. Thuram is formatted nice in this game. Yeah, any Stam card will be good. I have zero idea what this guy's base mechanics are like in game, but that pace split is very nice, actually. I like that pace split. Yeah, I just don't know what his base mechanics are like. I have no idea. I never use it. I have used his card one time this year, but not like long enough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 3-star, 5-star on him is definitely very nice. 6'2", tall and normal. Shadow puts him at a 93, 97, which is decent enough. With a good defense, physical, low in certain areas, like aggression and stuff. But like cards like this, it's kind of telling you, like, format me for an anchor. Please, I need the extra physical. Unless I'm actually like certain players. Block plus, intercept plus, anticipate. No, Bruiser. I like Bruiser a lot, man. Bruiser works well with anticipate, bro. Like for those like aggressive challenges, I like it a lot, man. This guy keeps getting better and better every single time I see him. He has so many evolution chains too. Shadow chemistry style for him. Controlled lengthy. Pace boost is really crazy. Really nice defensive boost as well. And physicals all in the 90s area. And you give him all of the relevant playstyles except for a bruiser for like that. Bruiser is like really nice when you want that like extra aggression to like push into someone to get the ball back. That's why we look at cards like Vidic, right? Because of the body type, because of the bruiser on the card. That's why we look at cards like Stam, because they have certain body types in game that when you're making those aggressive challenges. So basically what it is like advanced defending, you would have to, I don't know how to do it exactly because I don't use advanced defendings, but it's like double tap X or something so that you can kind of go body to body against them. On tactical, it's just you timing the tackle button accordingly so that you can actually just go body to body against the person. It's that extra aggression, right? Because these cards, like, he has 92 aggression with a bruiser plus, with a mostly lengthy, with the 92. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, it's things that are just bouncing off each other. Because when you start to get lower, these cards are still solid, but they're not as saucy in my opinion, right? So, but if you're like a Chelsea fan, I mean, listen, the improvements for this one's definitely very nice. It'd definitely be really good improvements. 88 for dribbling, right? It's a really big step for his dribbling department for sure, because you still keep him at a lengthy, which I think is important. But I have used an evolution version of this card on someone's account. Probably not as good as this one, but it was like recent. It was like probably like a week or so ago. And I'm like, as I'm playing, I'm like, this is why you need like the actual like meta center backs. Like these top choices make the most sense, you know? Gomez, I'm not impressed by base mechanic stuff with this card, so that's where it's a little bit iffy. But again, with the evolution, could be significantly better. You guys know how EA works. I do special sauce with some cards sometimes. As an example, special sauce Saliba reporting for duty. This guy is a very good example of someone that generally has good special sauce. If you have the Team of the Year card, brother, you are good for a minute. Let me tell you, you are good for a minute because this guy's, look at all the playstyle. He still has bruiser, intercept, block, jockey, side tackle. It's pretty much everything, right? You pretty much have everything. This card, they don't give him a bruiser, but generally has very good defensive animations. 100%. Defensive animations out of this card is usually really good. I mean, sometimes on the SPC account, when I just need like a quick chemistry link to a player, sometimes I just give him a shadow on a rare gold, and he still has his anticipate plus on his card, because it works differently on different cards, but on his card, brother, it's so good, right? So giving him intercept plus with a jockey would definitely be a really big deal. But again, considering you're upgrading from the rare gold specifically up until this point, I just think that some of these bigger guys, like Vidic, he should be extinct, to be honest with you. I mean, it just makes sense for him to be extinct. Vidic, I think, could be really crazy. What's his aggression and stuff? Yeah, see, he still has 89 aggression with a bruiser. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really great. Guys, I'm telling you, like, there's so many situations where you do aggressive challenges against someone. Sometimes you're not even doing a tackle. You're just aggressively pushing towards them from pressing the tackle button, and your player just throws them off like crazy. It's insane. Ronald gets an improvement from the Inform version. How does this guy not get a bruiser? What? How? This guy doesn't get a bruiser. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. It's like EAFC creating a Dembele card with no striker position change, even though that's where he mainly plays for PSG. I don't know, bro. I don't know. 5-star, weak foot, 6'2", tall and normal. I mean, he'd still be pretty good. I will say though, people really overrated this card like crazy. I liked him, but like people were freaking out about him. I wouldn't say like the freaking out part was like valid. You know what I'm saying? Like when they released like a flashback Varane during that time period, I was like, you know what I'm saying? People were like, I still love Ronald. I'm like, what? I just used an account today that has the evolution Varane. That card is still crazy, bro. I'd intercept plus for these cutback guys. Oh my goodness. I could still see him being good, but like See, this is the thing. We're gonna start going down the pecking order, and certain things are gonna be missing. And you guys know, like, look at that, bro. Like, we got bro, Bruiser with the aggressive, like, bro, so many things, man. It's like it's just one thing that bounces off another. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it really is. What's trending over here? The sentimentals I could see going pretty hard. Ruben Diaz gets one too from the SBC card. So if you held on to that card, you get. Dang. You know what it is though? So he looks good, but it's like just buy the market card. You know what I'm saying? How much is the market card now? Like 350? I like Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz is good. Do I think that there's better? Yeah, absolutely. But do I think he's very solid for his price? Again, absolutely. This guy's very nice. That would be like a waste, I would say. Especially since this one already has Bruiser Plus and Anticipate too. You know what I mean? Renard. Oof. Renard could be crazy, actually. Because Renard is just, they just format her nice, you know? Because I remember trying out, I think she has a Team of the Year card on someone's account, and I was impressed. I was like, this card's pretty nice. But I like those, like, the bigger dudes, man. Like, you know, physical presence is crazy. There's a, you know, there's like like a mechanic in this game. Cringe word to say, right? But it's like these players sometimes have like an aura that just throws a person off completely. Like you'll do a challenge, but it's just like an aggressive challenge that just throws them off. And like that's good enough, you know? Just to like it's like a composure thing. Like it makes them lose balance a certain way and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I like these players like Vidic and stuff, you know, like Stam has like Stam has that thing to him too, you know. Company, I don't know if Company does have that thing to him. It's a little bit trickier on that one. Birthday finale. Okay. Yeah, you make so many cards way more usable though. Like Ligt, very good improvement for him too. Ligt has potential, to be honest with you, because his body type is like different. I forget what it is exactly, but I think it was like a unique or something, if I remember correctly. I don't think it says it here unless I'm completely blind, which I might be. I might be completely blind. But again, it's what's bouncing off of what, right? So you got a certain body type. You're 6'2". You're a lengthy. You have 95, 95 on a lengthy. You got 90 reactions, 90 composure. And then you have 90s for physical while still working with a bruiser and an anticipate plus, so that you could do both of those at the same time pretty much. But you can also work with the jockey on the card to actually be able to move left and right. The only thing that might be a little bit sus on him is the on the ball movement, but he can also pass, right? 90s for passing stats. So again, a very good improvement for this card, 100%. Mostly going to be for Man United fans for sure, but you know, well, those are just a waste. See, this is the thing, right? Because now we're going to start going lower, and it's not going to be like as crazy, but these cards are still decent, right? Like Jonathan Tah generally has some really good base mechanic stuff, right? So giving him an intercept plus would definitely be a huge plus. Intercept plus, anticipate plus, bruiser, long ball, aerial, and then his body type is massive in game, right? Definitely needed the jockey. The jockey's important. Yeah. Jockey's important for this card. If they didn't add that card, if they didn't add that playstyle to him, he'd be a little bit more cooked. I will say though that I use this version for the SBC account just to get a quick chemistry link, and there are moments where I'm like, you know, because guys, the meta changes so quickly. Like when he was initially released, yeah, use the card right away. He's amazing, right? But brother, these center backs that exist nowadays, like you need these guys, bro. They're crazy. They are crazy. But yeah, even Tapsoba. Look, Tapsoba gets one with the stat improvements, but you know, Van de Ven with the intercept plus being added to him. But yeah, I think like the top choices, like for me, like without looking at more of the sentimental ones and all that kind of stuff, is definitely going to be Van Dijk, Vidic, and Stam. I don't know if I'd put Stones above. Stones has really good base mechanic stuff. Like if they gave him a lengthy, I think he'd be crazy. Like on an anchor though, like with like above mid 90s for pace. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, man. There's cards like Company too. Like Company could be really good, but again, more of a risk factor with him, you know? Because I have no idea what he's like base mechanic wise as well. Beats me, bro. But yeah, I like Vidic a lot. I like Stam a lot. I think Stam should be trending way higher. I think he's not trending as much because so many people have probably done evolutions for Stam already. So that's why they're not really like looking at it as much. You know what I mean? But yeah, Stam I like a lot. Vidic I like a lot. Van Dijk usually just has really good base mechanic stuff. So sure, the pace could be low in certain situations, but he's one of those guys that I feel like his 99 sprint speed is a really good 99 sprint speed. So that initial acceleration can suck sometimes, but that catch up is where he really thrives. I guess it like works with his body type a certain way. Hard to say, right? Hard to say, but yeah, a pretty good evolution. Not pretty good, a very good evolution. There's so many different cards you can choose from. Do your best to get players that just generally have more playstyles, and you know that they have like a certain body type, they offer more of a physical presence, because I feel like it's going to offer way more in your team if you go down this route. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.